Good evening. You're watching the news on Croatian television. Prime Minister Andrej Plenković and his coalition partners met today to discuss the government's planned pension reform. Several of the parties have said that they oppose scrapping the second pillar of the pension system, although the HDZ says that that is not part of the plan and insists the differences can be ironed out.
We shouldn't run from the fact that the second pillar wasn't raised from 5 to 10% like it should have been. Today we have to make up for this difference through the budget, and that's what we're doing. That's the 17 billion kuna extra that we pay from the budget in addition to the 22 billion kuna from contributions. We all pay for this because we didn't address this issue earlier. The problem exists and we have to deal with it, but not in haste. Nothing has been written in stone. It's all in a draft and can be changed easily. The message is clear. We are looking for a solution that will provide sustainability, rectify the inequities of the system, because fairness is very important, and of course we will try to make sure pensions are as generous as possible.
Prime Minister Plenković met today with Norwegian Prime Minister Erna Solberg. They discussed strengthening economic cooperation and support for and political dialogue with countries in the region hoping to join the EU. Croatia and Norway have signed 3 agreements worth 100 million euros that will fund programs for local development, business and competitiveness, and the judiciary.
This second phase of Norway's support is a significant contribution to Croatia's development in many areas, including education, energy efficiency, and climate change, all areas where we've already established good cooperation.
Since Croatia became a member of the EU, we have had a 30% increase in trade between our two countries. And we have a large potential for increasing this even more, especially in larger economic cooperation in the green and blue sectors. We are coastal countries, both of us. The new agreements on the EEA and Norway grants to Croatia will be an important instrument in this respect. They will also strengthen our relations in several other fields, such as energy, education, justice and home affairs, and civil society.
Defense Minister Damir Krstičević is in Israel after visiting yesterday an air base to inspect the F-16s Croatia has purchased from Israel. He met today with his Israeli counterpart Avigdor Lieberman and President Reuven Rivlin. The talks focused on developing the strategic partnership between the two countries.
Strategic partnership and long-term political cooperation will lead to new investments that will impact the development of Croatia's defense industry and the economy as a whole. We'll discuss advancing our military cooperation, especially between our armies, but also between our special forces and, for the first time, between our navies.
We will have now, I think, very important talks. We will continue to discuss all our cooperations, and I hope that we will move forward with all our plans and with all our cooperations.
Croatian exports are doing well. They rose by 17% in 2017. Manufacturing led the uptick, particularly in the oil and pharmaceutical sectors, according to leading exporters and bankers gathered at an exporters conference in Zagreb.
What is a bit unusual is that we have conquered the South African market. We export an average of 150 tons of screws per month, and that figure is increasing semi-annually.
In addition to our research facilities in Zagreb and Split, we're opening a development office in Osijek. This is one way we can help keep our creative young talent here in Croatia and improve our export numbers.
Dan Brown, the best-selling American writer known for his thriller The Da Vinci Code, is also a passionate composer. He is here in Zagreb to record his latest work with the Zagreb Philharmonic. The sessions are being held away from the eyes and ears of the public behind the tightly locked doors of the Lisinski Concert Hall.
I actually think that music and writing fiction are very, very similar. To write a good book or a good piece of music, you need to know about structure and tempo and pacing and texture, above all tension and release. My parents were professional musicians, and my music training as a child helps me write books. I'm here really for three reasons. One is to record with the Zagreb Philharmonic. Another is to talk about my new book, Origin, which I'm promoting tomorrow. And the most important reason, of course, is to root for Croatia in the World Cup.
In sports, Ana Konjuh has been eliminated from Wimbledon in the first round. The Croatian lost to American Claire Liu in straight sets. Marin Cilic, Ivo Karlovic, and Dona Vekic are through to the second round.
Tomorrow's forecast calls for sunny and dry weather on the central and south coast, but it will be variably cloudy with a chance of rain and thunder showers in the rest of the country, especially in central Croatia and the mountains. The coast can expect light southwesterly and westerly breezes, shifting occasionally to a moderate northwesterly. Morning lows will range from 15 to 20 degrees in the interior and from 19 to 24 on the coast. The day's highs will be mostly between 24 and 29 degrees, up to 31 in Dalmatia. The three-day outlook calls for partly sunny skies in the interior on Thursday, but there is a chance of local thunder showers late in the day, most likely in the northwest. Friday will be cloudy with occasional rain. Conditions will improve over the weekend as skies clear starting in the west. Winds will be light until Saturday when a moderate northerly wind will pick up. On the coast, it will be mostly hot with lots of sun on the central and south coast. The north can expect more clouds with a chance of showers on Thursday and Friday. Over the weekend, only the far south can expect rain on Saturday. There will be light to moderate southwesterly and northwesterly winds until the weekend. On Saturday, expect moderate to high northeasterly and northwesterly winds.
And that brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow.